Tinubu next move exposed. Hours after he suspended Fubara. See what Kenneth Okonkwo revealed that shocked everyone. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always stopping by. If you are just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Kenneth Okonkwo has strongly condemned President Bola Tinubu's recent decision to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State, calling it an undemocratic attempt to seize power. The move, which led to the suspension of Governor Fubara, his deputy, and members of the State House of Assembly for 6 months, has sparked widespread outrage, with many critics arguing that it violates constitutional principles and undermines democracy. Okonkwo, a Nollywood actor and political commentator, denounced the action as an unconstitutional power grab. He emphasized that a state of emergency is meant to temporarily suspend certain rights to restore order, not to remove elected officials. He pointed to past instances such as President Goodluck Jonathan's emergency declaration in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa during the Boko Haram insurgents, where governors remained in office despite severe security threats. Kenneth Okonkwo argued that holding Governor Fubara responsible for security failures when the federal authorities controlled the police and military was unjustified. So he accused Tinubu of using the crisis as a pretext to take control of Rivers State from the opposition and hand it over to his allies. The senior advocate of Nigeria, Ebolu Adeborowa, who criticized the move, describing it as unnecessary and unjustified, he ascertained that political disagreements should be resolved through democratic institutions rather than extreme measures like an emergency declaration. According to him, democracy thrives on dialogue and legal mechanisms exist to handle conflict without suspending elected officials. Olu Adeborowa highlighted similar political tensions in other states such as Ekiti, Benue, and Lagos, where disputes did not result in emergency declarations. He questioned why Rivers State was singled out, suggesting why the Rivers State was suggesting that the president's involvement from the onset indicated a predated plan. He further warned of the constitutional damages of setting such a precedent, noting that if the president could suspend elected officials in one state, he raised concerns about border executive overreach. Another legal expert, the senior advocate of Nigeria, Olu Daramila, echoed these concerns, calling the declaration a capricious exercise of power and an act of bad faith. He warned that using emergency powers to dissolve a democratically elected government without due processes undermines the rule of law and could set a dangerous precedent for government in Nigeria. The controversy surrounding Tinubu's decision has fueled a broader debate about executive authority and democratic governance in the country. Critics argue that rather than resolving the crisis, the action deepens political instability and raises concerns about the federal government's commitment to democratic principles. The removal of the elected governor and House of Assembly members of Rivers State for 6 months in TINUBU'S declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State is illegal and unconstitutional. State of emergency, when declared, simply means the suspension of some fundamental rights of citizens to enable the government to restore order in a state of anarchy. It does not involve the removal of elected representatives of the people. President Jonathan declared a state of emergency in Borno. He declared in Yobe and Adamawa in order to tackle the Boko Haram terrorists, and he did not remove Governor Shettima and others from office. Security of Nigeria is the exclusive reserve of the federal government, which controls all the security forces. The governor has no police to command. Blaming the governor for the security failures of the federal government in Rivers State is misplaced. This measure is a power grab by the president to take away Rivers State from the opposition party and from the people of Rivers State and hand it over to his stewards in his cabinet. If Tinubu meant to punish every party to the crisis, why did he not extend the punishment to some members of his cabinet that are parties to the crisis? This is not good for Nigeria. That is the truth. This is not good. We are heading to no good with the way Nigerian president is handling issues today. I'm dropping it here. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video, let it go viral, let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.